What is going on? Welcome to Truth Wizard, or welcome back to Truth Wizard. Always good to have you. It's always good to be here, man. Today's show, we are doing it again. We've got more paranormal activity caught on cam. We've got some conspiracy theories to discuss. It's going to be a good time. Stick around. Do me a favor. Before we hop into this, you already know what I'm going to ask, so please just go ahead and do it. Help me out. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. If you have not subscribed to the channel and you enjoy this kind of content, conspiracies, ghosts, UFOs, life, you gotta like, you gotta subscribe, stay in touch, stay tuned, come back and see me. With that being said, I'm gonna zip it up. We're gonna get into it.
Today's video is showing you guys what the sun looks like up close with an ND5 foil solar filter, which allows us to be able to see through the brightness of the sunlight to actually see the shape of the sun, its texture, what it looks like. And I'm going to show you three different views from 3 different days, and you're going to see that the sun always looks the same, always has these same little spots on it, which I'll get to here in a second. Let's get zoomed in.
Okay.
There we go. Now you see these little black, look like little black dots on the sun. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know exactly what they are, but I know every time that I zoom in on it, they are always there. Now, they are not always in the same spot, but they always look the same. Every time I zoom in on this sun, these little black spots are always there. Every time on different days, no matter which day that you zoom in on it with the solar filter. And the cool thing about the solar filter is most of the time you can use your P1000 or your P900 and you'll never be able to see what I just showed you without the solar filter because the sun is too bright. And this filter, it just filters out that brightness so you can actually, like I told you earlier, see the texture of the sun itself. Now, I'm not for sure if you can actually buy this filter for the Nikon P900. I just know that they have it for the P1000. So if you have a P900, you might want to kind of research that, maybe look it up and see if they have one. I'm sure they probably do, but I know they have one for the P1000 and it does a fabulous job, as you can see right here. Now you're ready to see those little black holes, those little black dots.
Some
again.
Some folks, I'm sure, are asking, is this real? Is this for real? This guy's faking it, man. It's a glitch in the camera, my favorite. This is a glitch. This is always a glitch. I'm not going to let that go. I will beat this horse to pieces.
As I showed you on the first day, they're always there, which tells me that this is not a big ball of fire like they tell us that it is. That's a bunch of bull crap. You don't see a big ball of fire anywhere on this. It just looks like a big light bulb with some bugs stuck to it. Not to mention the fact that I shouldn't be able to zoom in on this at all with a camera. It's supposedly 93 million miles away.
I mean, there's that,
93 million miles away. Trust me, there is no camera in the world that can see 93 million miles away. But anyways, a little shaky there. Sorry about that, guys.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Okay, now this is a total different day here. There was some humidity on this day, so I didn't actually get the orange look or the yellow look. It actually had a white look to it. But you can see those black dots or little black holes are there on day 3 also. Well, you see the atmospheric reaction kind of blurring there over them, but they're definitely there.
I mean,
I
that's
don't know what that is, but
they say sunspots
it's
are.
something.
That would be a sunspot, I would imagine.
Now here you have NASA's computer-generated images. Now look what they show you.
Oh, yeah.
They show you this big old ball of fire with looks like lava and fire shooting out of it, which is all cartoon images. CGI, people. Looks nothing like what I just showed you in real time with a real camera with a real solar filter. Looks nothing like this NASA cartoon bullcrap.
Quick time out. I want to point out one thing quickly. Is it just me, or do some of these images, though, that NASA provides, like this one right here, if you look, it almost looks as if it's an image of like a representation of magnetism, the charges going clockwise, counterclockwise. Like take a quick look and you'll see what I'm talking about here. Here's another one here. Look right below the text, right below the word systems. It looks as if it's some type of a expulsion of energy, but it has that electromagnetic type of look that's represented when talking about that kind of energy. Let this guy finish here, okay?
I'm with a real camera with a real solar filter. Looks nothing like this NASA cartoon bullcrap. Yeah, you see that? You don't see nothing on that one when I zoom in on it. Just looks like a big light with some little specks on it, little holes on it. Looks nothing like this cartoon crap. I'm telling you, people, the Book of Enoch tells us that it's a luminary, not a ball of fire, as you can see here. And that which thus rises is the great luminary, and it is so named according to its appearance, according as the Lord commanded. As he rises, so he sets, and decreases not, and rests not, but runs day and night, and his light is sevenfold brighter than that of the moon. But as regards size, they are both equal.
Look, man, I don't have any reason to doubt that this was a hoax. I don't know how you feel about that. I do get walking with some caution in this kind of stuff. Absolutely. However, I think we can all agree that we have learned that even when the government, when the officials tell us something, we typically need to also walk with caution and possibly extreme caution when they say something. That's just my opinion and my experience. But this is pretty compelling. It really is. I also have the same thought of, if the sun really is 93 million miles away, you would not be able to zoom in and see it in that capacity. Maybe I'm off on that. Let me know what you think. I'd like some feedback on this.
Insane update, y'all. The doll is back with us. Not the one that was stolen, but the one that we managed to wash our hands of by giving away. I had to drive 20 minutes away and come pick up this damn doll.
Just to be clear, the doll's head just moved.
This doll in my car, ever. The only time it's ever been in my car is when I picked it up for the very first time. It has not been in my car since, because I knew something was wrong with it. Okay, but now I have it in my car because we give it away to family, and they didn't believe us about everything I showed them. They're skeptics, okay? They didn't believe us. So they took
First of all, very quickly, let me just say, if you give a haunted doll to family, that's the side of the family you really don't like. So she tried. She really tried. And I don't know what that family did to her, but she tried. She almost got away with it.
Granddaughter. Now, they didn't tell the little girl anything about the ghost or anything. They didn't want to scare her. They just wanted to give her a doll. I mean, understandable. But knowing what they know, that's insane to me. But if you don't believe it, you don't believe it. Whatever. So we give them the doll. They give the doll to the granddaughter. The granddaughter has the doll maybe 2 or 3 days. And the little girl tells her grandpa that the doll is alive. Something's wrong with it. That it moves. It keeps falling out of the chair. Or she said it was jumping out of the chair. But evidently it was just falling out of the chair. It would not stay sitting where she put it. she said it would turn its head and look at her. It would blink at her.
Oh,
It was
shit.
freaking her out. Okay, so she gives it to her grandpa. Her grandpa takes the doll and puts it in his room. So the little girl's not scared anymore. I guess that's where he was going to leave the doll. But then the doll starts not the doll, but something starts touching him. He said something tapped on his shoulder, and there was no one there. And I guess that was enough to, he's like, I'm done.
Oh, someone was there.
Believe it or not, he's done. Whether
You just didn't see him.
It's real
or her
or not, it's enough for him to be done with it. Because he didn't tell the little girl anything about the ghost or haunting or anything like that. He just gave her a doll. And then the little girl's saying that something's wrong with the doll. And then he takes the doll to his room, and now something's touching him. And so now it's done. So now I had to drive out here and get the doll back. And I hope the little girl's not traumatized enough where she doesn't want to play with dolls anymore. That's what I hope. I hope whatever's attached to this doll wasn't naughty enough that it has scarred a little girl. That's what I hope. But we told them. We give them all the information. We showed them the videos. Come on, dude.
I can't tell if it moved because she was stopping, and it was leaning forward.
It will do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Or if it was really moving.
But he just didn't believe
The first time it really moved.
So now I went and picked the doll up. I'm headed back home. I'm about 10 minutes away from my house now, thank God, because I was really scared that something was going to happen to me in this car with this doll. And I made my husband stay home with my daughter because ain't no fucking way in hell that I would ever, even in an emergency, put my baby girl in this car with that doll. No fucking way.
Oh,
it's bad enough
no way.
I gotta put
No way.
The doll in here with my
I'll bring it back to my house instead. That's better. That's better.
I had been on edge the whole way, scared. I just felt like something's going to happen. It's dread. But I think that's just because I know what the doll does. I don't think it's anything overpowering. It's just messing with my head. It's just playing head games with me. Nothing. It hasn't moved or anything which I'm driving. I can't see. But evidently it's going to be a good girl now because it's back with us and it's happy.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think where I messed up is when we first got the girl. That's because I stopped at this red light, but I seen it out of the corner of my eye move, and I'm shit myself.
Was it though? But was it?
Up. I'm just kidding. I didn't mean to say that. Girl, back up. But I think where I messed up is when we first got the dolls and we seen that something was attached to them and that something was haunting them. I made the mistake of being like, "Don't hurt us. We'll take care of you." This is before I had kids now.
Did the mouth just open or move? Rewind.
Something was attached to them and that something was haunting them. I made the mistake of being like, "Don't hurt us. We'll take care of you." This is before I had kids now. So I've done made this doll or whatever's attached to this damn doll promises.
Maybe not.
That we will always take, because me and my husband were
maybe not. Okay, maybe it was the fabric or something
doll.
that moved in front of the mouth.
But we're like, it's a little girl. She maybe passed early and was just confused on how to pass over, cross over. So she attached herself to the one thing she loves, her doll. So that's what we were thinking. So I'm telling this little girl in my mind, I'm thinking it's a little girl, I'm saying we'll take care of you, we'll take care of your doll, we'll make sure nothing ever happens to the doll, la 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 la. But then when I had kids, when I had my daughter, things changed. And I think that's part of where the jealousy comes through.
But here's the thing, man. You don't go around making deals with possessed dolls that you can't hold up. Why would you tell a possessed doll, "Oh, I'll love you forever and take care of you always. I don't care you're possessed," without thinking beyond the next 24 hours. What are you thinking, woman? Also, I'm pretty positive that doll moved in the very beginning on its own organically. It didn't seem as if the car was going over any kind of bumps. It was very subtle. And then the next thing, I've said it already before in a previous show, several shows back. If you haven't checked them out, please go back, support the channel, go back and watch, like and subscribe. But why do people collect these dolls? What is it about these ridiculous damn dolls that people just want to have to collect, and they just leave them laying around, sitting in cases on dressers and things. Like, why are we still doing this? Of all the things we have access to that we could be doing, and people are still collecting dolls that have a very high likelihood of being possessed.
Don't move in there. No, there's a motorcycle. See?
I don't see nothing down there. Can't be the motorcycles, honey.
What do you mean, the
There's no car.
motorcycles?
You see what I'm
What's
saying?
that? What is that?
Tree.
No,
A tree.
you moved it, right? Right there. See it?
Uh-huh.
Look.
There's nobody there. I can't see.
That's weird,
Look.
man.
Look at those people.
Can't be.
There's nobody.
Not up in the trees.
There's nobody down there no more. See?
See?
First of all, why does that person sound like Herbert from Family Guy, the paper boy? If you know, you know. Secondly, what the hell is that? That's really bizarre, man. I know, and I'm kind of being funny, but not really. I know people are probably saying, and I have already said, that this is another freaking camera glitch, man. Of course, someone has said this. Or, hold on now, there is a chance that us crazy conspiracy theorists are right. And as I've already said multiple times in multiple different videos, if you haven't watched them, please go back and watch them, like and subscribe. There is a very strong possibility and a reality that other things exist aside from us, other realms, other realities, timelines, whatever, dimensions, they intertwine. And or because this realm that we live in is not just some dead volcanic rock, that what if it does have some type of life? Put life in air quotes, shall we? And depending on the happenings, you know, and in this case, a battlefield at Gettysburg, all of the energy, all of just everything that happened left such a shock and imprint on this realm we live in that we're seeing like residual energy from this, you know, or it's trying, like the earth, the realm itself is trying to cleanse itself of all that energy, and maybe we're seeing these manifestations play out as part of a process. I'm not sure. That's not normal. Those were not people in the trees. Those weren't even regular, normal people. I don't know where the motorcycle part came into play. Those definitely weren't motorcycles. If you have any thoughts on this, as always, comment, let me know.
This is Christina's birthday party, and everyone at it, there's Brianna, her little cousin.
I've seen this.
There's Haley, her other cousin, and there's her daddy Tommy.
Hello.
And here's her Aunt Misty. And here's her Uncle Joey.
What up with it?
What up with it?
What up, Joey?
Alrighty, let's go with this. Daddy
Step out
lighting
of
the
way a little bit,
candles.
so we can get you a little cake on camera, so we
Yeah.
can remember your party. And we'll give the happy
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chrissy. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah. Blow your candles out, girl.
You gonna blow
Alright.
that? Yeah.
You gonna cut the cake up, Mom, or you want me to?
Go ahead, I'm running the camera.
Alrighty.
Daddy's cutting the cake.
Did you like the bicycle and stuff you got for your birthday?
Oh my God, Tommy, it's gonna start again. Oh my God, dang
man.
no.
It ain't gonna mess everything up.
He's gonna mess this up for everybody now.
Come on, sissy. Come on, baby, come on. I don't know what's gonna happen. Come on. It's ridiculous. Heck, I'm sorry, baby. Seems like it's missing everything in 4 seconds. It's okay. It'll be all right.
God, okay. We should have had this at Jerry's house.
Okay, it might not
It's
do
just
anything else, okay?
this stuff is starting again.
You're all right. I'm sorry, sweetie.
You okay?
I'm so sorry.
Damn. Oh, God.
What the hell is going on? Go to the front room. Go to the front room, girls. Go.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Miss Nick. Let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go get her.
If they were acting, I thought they did a pretty good job. Just my opinion. I'm not 100% sure why they would linger in the kitchen like they did, you know? But if you have experienced this already, you're not overly creeped out. Again, we've gone over this. I've said this multiple times. We don't know how everyone's going to react, right? Everyone's going to react a little bit differently. So, with that in mind, this seems pretty authentic. Do you know if this came from anywhere? Was it clipped from a movie, a TV show somewhere? What's your thoughts? Have you seen anything else about this? Have you seen anything else on Tommy Wells as a whole? If not, I should go digging and look and see if there's any more videos from this person. Good clip. It's creepy, man. Poor kid. Happy birthday. You have a demon. I don't want to point fingers and say that it's Tommy's fault, but I have to be fair and I have to ask the question, did Tommy ask that entity what kind of cake he or she would have liked? You made it all about Christina. You bought her a very specific cake that she wanted. They clearly already knew they had a ghost in the house, and you didn't think to ask what kind of cake the ghost might have liked. And you wonder why your kitchen got trashed during this party. I'm kidding. Kinda. In the meantime, keep it in mind, if you have a birthday party and you know your house is haunted, maybe ask the ghost what kind of cake they would like.
Conspiracy theorist, but you don't have to
Me
be
too.
one to find this timeline interesting. In 2019, 5G networks started rolling out around the world, and shortly after, the very first cases of COVID started to appear. Now, go back a little further. In 2009, 4G rolls out, and that's when the swine flu pandemic hits. In 1998, 3G technology starts spreading, and so does the avian flu. In 1991, 2G networks begin, and so does a major cholera outbreak. Go all the way back to the 70s when 1G starts appearing.
All in our heads.
And so does the Russian flu scare. Now around 1920, radio technology begins to spread across the world, right around the time of the Spanish flu pandemic. Now I'm not saying one is caused by the other,
I mean,
but when you line up the timelines, it makes you pause for a second. But what do I know? I'm just a conspiracy theorist. Let me know what you think.
I don't understand how you can look at this kind of information and really believe that there's absolutely zero correlation to any of this. It seems so unlikely to me. That's just my 2 cents, her 2 cents. What are your thoughts? Do you think that some type of radio signal is related to some type of a outbreak? Or does it maybe just exacerbate the disease? Does it bring something out from within us humans, these radio signals? What's your thoughts on this, man? Comment, let me know.
I can't believe NASA is actually doing this. This is Artemis 2 coming back to Earth. And this is what NASA is showing us. They're showing us a bunch of people in an office, right? This is mission control. And first of all, the lighting is horrible here. And this is what we're getting. We're getting a CGI visualization of the re-entry, right? This is it right here. CGI. We're not getting any live footage.
No, they didn't.
CGI. And this is the funny part right here. Look, they added stars.
Dude, come on.
I have not seen one single star in this entire mission to the moon. They tell you, oh, well, you can't see the stars because of the sun. And yet right here, these people, they added stars to this visualization of the re-entry of Artemis 2. I'm telling you, these people are out of their minds. They need to try harder. They need to fire the entire staff and record label and crew. They need to do a better job.
Previous shows, I did go over some of my thoughts about NASA, this whole Artemis mission. You know, spoiler alert, I don't really believe it, but this is also why. How are you going to show just some kind of a CGI visualization of the reentry? How do we not have the ability to have a camera running on board to document and capture this reentry for us to witness? Why? I'm sorry, guys. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. They could do this if they wanted. They don't want to. And now we are back to that question. Why? Why don't they want you to see this?
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm scared of that. That's why I walked it.
Bubby, you stay with us.
I'm going down.
You heard that, right? Let me rewind. As soon as she hits that bathroom, you hear that whisper, Jadis. Listen to this, man. Volume up.
Ooh, it's purple. It's Harry Potter themed.
Have you ever experienced this? We talked about this a little bit yesterday. Catching voices on camera, you know, things that weren't there. I believe it's a real thing. I had a brief story time about that. Very fascinating, man. If you haven't watched it, as always, you know what I'm about to say. Go back and watch. Support the show. Support the channel. Like and subscribe. But that's weird. And why would somebody just fake this? Is this one video going to garner this woman the thousands and millions of views to give her this international fame and glory and riches? Come on, man.
Ooh.
Yeah. What the fuck is happening? No way. Ha ha. Look at that. Look at that. First of all, let me replay this. Did it not look like he was skipping to the music? And I thought maybe they added the music after the fact, but I'm pretty sure that song was playing inside their car. Watch. Did it not look like this dude was skipping along to the metal? Watch this.
Ooh.
That's hilarious, man. What's not hilarious here is Liu Kang is supposed to defend Earth Realm. What is he doing? But also, the very end, the sweet, sweet victory of him sprinting back to his car like a scared little child. Liu Kang running away from the police. That's hilarious. Honestly, this is one of those really, really great videos of the instant karma, the justice. I love it. Love to see it. Do better, Lou. that looks safe. What the hell is this? Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Time out. Are there people inside of this thing? There are people in that. What the hell is this? Would you get in this thing? I'm not really sure I would get in any of these, but particularly right now, this. Watch this. There's people in this. What the fuck is this? Oh, hey. Well, we've covered some of the airships and Zeppelins previously. I don't know what the hell that one contraption was. Very, very interesting. The moving sidewalk, I saw they had that at a World's Fair. I'm not sure if that's the same moving sidewalk. Very well could have been. I think it was in Chicago. I think. Another question I have, though, a little unrelated to the technology side. Why is everyone dressed the same? Mostly the men. Has anybody thought about that? Surely you've seen this, right? How are all the men dressed like identical? Why? Why is that a thing? Does anybody know why it's a thing? If you have any answers or any insights, I will always ask you, comment, let me know. I think it's very odd that they are pretty much dressed identically. Not similar, not kind of, like black suits, top hats, all the men. Also very strange, the contraption with people inside. What the hell was that? I'm going to have to do some digging and try to find out what that thing was.
It's 20 hard. And the cops.
You just gotta try hard. Come on.
Oh, yes, go on.
This looks like it's not going to end well.
I welcome you in here. I welcome you in here.
Yeah, I bet. Famous last words.
Come on, come through the TV for me.
Buddy, be careful what you wish for.
Come on, you're doing good. You're doing really good. Use my energy. There you go.
There ain't no way, man.
Put your hand up to my hand.
Not really. Manuals.
Touch my hand. You're my best friend.
You got to get out of the house more, buddy.
You're my best friend.
Woo! Okay, then. Surely this guy has seen Poltergeist, right? You know he has. And surely we all know what happened in Poltergeist. Hands on the TV. saying this ghost is his best friend. And the next thing that's going to happen, this guy's house is going to get sucked into oblivion. Only is going to have himself to blame. However, going by my own logic, it's not all evil, so maybe we're okay here. Maybe he's okay. With that said, I'm going to run for the exit here. I think I've had my fill today for creepy and conspiracy TikToks. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, stay in touch, stay tuned, come back and see me here at Truth Wizard. We're trying to get this channel up and off the ground and going. If you enjoyed this show, if you enjoyed this content, can't ask you enough. Please like, subscribe, come back and see me. Thanks for being here. I will see you tomorrow.